Hold on, before you answer, I have one more story. I have one more story. These are the two relationships that red pilled me the most. Girl I worked with. This was long before the other girl. Girl I worked with, dude, hot Puerto Rican girl. I mean, she was bad as hell. Fast forward through all of that stuff, I never fucked her. But she called me up one day. She called me up. She didn't come to work, and she called me up. I was like, well, what's going on? Why aren't you at work? I got kicked out, or my sister kicked me out. And I was like, oh, no, your sister kicked you out. So what I did is I rented this girl, true story, I rented this girl a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house near downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. The lease is in my name. I got cable in my name. I got her, and electricity was in my name. I found out, so I moved her all in and everything, and I'm paying all of this girl's bills. It's unbelievable. I'm driving home one time. I had
supposed to give out girl game.
That's not girl game. That's
she got a whole house paid for.
By who? By
You.
Dude, I was not. Clearly, I would not do these things.
Do you think it reflects more on girls having good game, or just a stage of life that you were in to allow these things to be a part of your character?
Probably a little bit of both. There's no such. The only girl game has nothing to do with sexual allure. Okay, all a girl can get. Dude, girls can. As soon as a girl opens her phone, she's getting hit in the face with dicks. It doesn't take game to do that, right?
Okay. It doesn't take game to get laid.
Hold on.
Pearl, when you open up your phone, do you get hit in the face with dicks?
You get messages.
But here's the thing: the reason I did these things is because I wanted to fuck her, and she knew I wanted to fuck her. That was it. Any girl can get sexual validation, but to be able to keep and retain it from a man of value, that's the girl game.
See, I feel like I would feel bad accepting that if I'm not interested.
She absolutely did not.
Like I would feel bad accepting that from a guy, because then it's like I feel like he's expecting something. And if I don't want to do that, then why are you accepting it?
I always told her, no pressure, no pressure. But while she was in the house, and I never spent the night, I found out she was her ex-con baby daddy. It was a plan from the start. Her sister told me about this plan. She didn't have the credit or the money to get a place of her own. Her baby daddy, I think his name was Ray, was getting out of prison in a week. And she needed a sucker to finance a place for her and her baby daddy to live. So as soon as I found out about the plan, of course, I cut off all contact. But even still, I held out hope that she might actually come around. And people look at the way I am now, and they're like, dude, I refuse to believe that was you. That was absolutely me. It was absolutely me.
That's real.
Yeah.
I think that to answer your question, because I think it was specific to guys want to fix, I think that there was a trope within media that guys should be the fixers. They should sacrifice, their money, their time to save a woman, a damsel in distress. We talk about the Disney and the impact of that onto the minds of men today. But I think through the continent of space, it's breeding a new man.
Yeah.
Within that is to say, no, I don't see your masculine behavior. I'm not talking about your girl. Your girl's on some other shit, but I don't see that masculine behavior as something to over encumber.
Yeah.
I don't need to over encumber that. No, I will go select the better option, right? But at the same time, I don't know. Have you sat down and thought through, that time in your life? And I understand it was one of the worst times in your life. You're saying, what were the things that led you to go there? Because I think that would help men in understanding. Is it the way that you were raised? It was
scarcity, man. Scarcity. I'd never I wasn't dude. Honestly, the girl's name.
She bitch. Let's go. Yeah.
The girl's name, the girl's name was Stephanie. I had never ever had sex with a woman that attractive. Not only was she attractive, she took care of me. She used to bring me coffee before class. She used to buy me I remember one time
There's a little girl game we could learn,
Okay. So I texted her.
I knew this girl was doing something to have this many men chasing her. Come on. I know.
Pearl, no. We can hold on real quick. We can laugh and chuckle, but that's not girl game. She got a man killed, and she'll probably get somebody else killed, right?
Well, but you're saying it's scarcity because her doing those little things and then also having good
that.
you had never experienced it,
I
and
was
you
married-
didn't want to let go of it.
No, I was married to a woman who got fat and didn't have sex with me for a year and a half, right? So a year after the divorce was finalized, all of a sudden there's this beautiful girl taking interest in me, right? Dude, she would come to my place and cook for me. It was something I was married. And my wife didn't cook for me.
Yeah.
And so these were things I had never experienced. And so what factored into that was the scarcity. I had never had an attractive woman treat me like that.
Your wife didn't even cook for you?
Nope. Every once in a while she would, but she didn't do it on the regular. No, she didn't.
That's so sad.
And by the way, my ex-wife also committed paternity fraud. You can't make this stuff up.
Oh, wow.
You can't make this stuff up. Nope. No way.
Holy.
But interestingly enough, the one relationship that led me to that actually finally pushed me over the edge was inconsequential. It was a girl I hooked up with when I was in Vegas, and we worked at the same call center. 3 weeks after we hooked up for the first time, I decided I want to be with her. So I drove to her house. I said, "All right, look, Martha, it was fun, but it's over." And she didn't seem the least bit surprised. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, that's great. She's somebody else's problem now, but why did she get over me so quickly when a week and a half before she told me she loved me? I went home and I Googled, why do girls get over breakups so easily? I was on my computer for almost 24 hours straight. And that was when I was like, oh, wow. And that was the day Donovan Sharpe was created.
That was the beginning.